we've talked with you the last couple weeks about your game specifically and the run game overall, how you guys have made big strides last couple weeks. With the offensive line specifically, what have you seen from them that has helped you guys with your success?
I mean, just doing their job. I mean, yeah, they're just doing their job. I mean, we like I said before, coming off the bye week, we kind of all had that conversation. We need to pick it up and still need to pick it up. Haven't played our best ball, so we're just trying to get better every game, every day in practice. So yeah, just glad it's showing up. Just keep working hard.
And then this week, you're facing a Duke team that's one of the top teams in terms of tackles for loss and stuff of that nature. What's the challenge going to be going up against them, and what have you seen from them on film?
They play hard as a defense as a whole. They get to the ball, chase the ball. They play hard. They're one of the top teams statistically, but same thing going into this week. Want to know mentality, wanting to execute and get better every day. Yeah.
Next, we'll go to Matt Trudell at CaneSport. Matt.
Yeah, hey, Damien. So coaches had mentioned that they thought maybe you coming in a little bit later than other guys held you back early in the season. Is that something that you agree with? Did something sort of click with you the last couple of weeks? Can you just sort of talk about that a little bit?
I mean, just kind of going into the bye week, like I said, just taking a look at myself and just the season, what I need to work on and to get in the flow with the O-line and stuff like that. Just kind of, yeah, I mean, just double down on that, but just getting better every day with the team and growing as a whole.
Next, we'll go to Adam Lichtenstein of the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
Hey, Damien, how are you?
Good. How about you?
Good, good. So obviously, you've gotten the ball a lot the last couple of weeks. Mark and AJ have gotten the ball a good amount. How have you seen the younger backs, Jordan, Chris Johnson, Chris Wheatley, Humphrey? How have they been kind of handling their roles and how have they been progressing in practice?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a close-knit group. We're all close to each other, just feeding off each other's energy. Even in practice, we all want each other to make plays in practice. Anytime, we just want each other to execute and make plays and make an impact. So in practice, we just coaching each other up, even when Coach Merritt's not giving us little nuggets or anything, just coaching each other up, what we all see from each other and just how we can get better. Yeah, I mean, they're all explosive running backs. They can all run the ball. Like I said, everybody in the room can run the ball, from me to Chris Wheatley, Chris Johnson, everybody can run the ball. But yeah, just getting better every day is kind of their mentality, all our mentality. So just focus on getting better as a group, and yeah.
And now that you've worked with Coach Merritt for 2/3 of a season, and going back towards the summer and stuff, just what stands out about him just as a coach? What makes him different maybe from other running backs coaches?
Just his mentality, kind of, coming into the game, just his mentality overall. I mean, he's got that, he says switch always on, never off. So he kind of just take that mentality with him everywhere he goes, and just listen to him. He brings that energy to the group as well before the game. I kind of said it before too in an earlier meeting. He just helped my mental being on the field, just thinking clearly and just wanting to dominate the game. He's helped me a lot. So
we'll do a few more for Damien. Next, we'll go to Cass Clayton of New York Prep. Cass.
Hey, Six, it's C2. How you feeling today?
Good. How about you?
All right. Just to piggyback off of Coach Merritt, just speak on, some of the different ways he challenges you guys just to maximize your opportunities when your number is called.
The way he challenges us, definitely, just I don't know, just really getting better every rep. He kind of has something for us every rep, whether it's ball security, pressing the line, anything. He just helping us every rep, just getting better. There's always something to fix, whether it's, like I said, it's always something to fix. It's never going to be perfect. So just helping us in that aspect, always wanting to get better and wanting to learn and be a sponge, soaking up information.
I feel like you guys have different dynamics as far as running backs and style. You're all are explosive. When your number is called, I mean, what is he called you guys for a different reason? What is he telling you guys when your number's called?
Just go out there and make a play. I mean, like you said, we're going in there to make a play and make an impact on the game. We want to, whatever role we have, whatever our job is on that play, we just want to execute it to our best abilities. And if we all do that as a team, big things happen. So yeah.
We'll wrap up for Damien with Marcus Benjamin at Keynes County. Marcus.
Hey, Damien, how's it going?
Good. How about you?
Pretty good. I wanted to ask about Cam Ward's speech during the Florida State game. It kind of got out through social media this week. And, of course, the team was up 17-7 at the time. Yet his speech was communicated in a way where you guys were almost down. How often does he have those type of speeches for you guys? What was your reaction to it? And just what is it that kind of have him as a leader vocally?
I mean, it's great. He pushes us every day, every rep. I mean, like I said, we haven't played our best ball at all. We know what it can be, and we just got to put that on tape. We got to come out here every day at practice and want to know mentality every day. That's how it gets to the weekend, want to know. So we just got to execute on practice on Green Tree, go out there and execute on the weekend. But yeah, just pushing each other, growing as a whole, and just executing, doing our job. Like I said, we all do our job on that specific play. Big things can happen. So
Good. So obviously, big win on Saturday over FSU, rival who you guys haven't beaten in a couple of years. So just how does the team after that make sure you guys like stay focused? Like second, last third of the season coming up. How do you make sure you stay focused and don't, have like an emotional downswing after a big win over a rival?
I think we really winning that game just treated like it was another regular game. It wasn't like we really didn't go in there and look at it as a rivalry. We just went in and look at it like another 1-0. So I think the team, like, we still the same, we still being complacent, and we still just doing what we've been doing the whole season. So I mean, it was a good win, a good rivalry win, because we didn't beat them in like however many years, like 3-4 years or whatever it was. But I feel like it just made us just even go harder than what we've been doing. So I feel like the team's still being complacent, and we just still focusing on being 1-0 each week.
Next, we'll go to Jordan McPherson of the Miami Herald. Jordan.
Yeah, hey there, Coop. Wanted to ask you about Duke's defense, specifically their front seven. They're one of the top teams in tackles for loss and sacks. Just what's the challenge going to be like going against them this week, and what have you seen from how they attack on film?
I think they're good. They got a good front seven. Like you said, they're one of the best in college right now. I mean, they force a lot of tackles for loss, a lot of turnovers, especially in the back end. They know how to punch the ball out. So I think we just got to go in there and be ready for a challenge and be ready to keep being prepared on focusing on the A gaps and focusing on moving the ball and keep running the ball how we've been doing the past two games. So I feel like it's gonna be something good that we ain't seen. I feel like they're gonna be like probably one of the toughest challenges we had so far since they forced a lot of turnovers and know how to punch the ball out good. So I feel like we just got to go in there and just keep the ball off the ground. We'll be good.
Our next question comes from Matt Shadell at Kane Sport. Matt.
Yeah, hey, Anez. It seemed like, FSU had some success, maybe making Cam Ward a little bit uncomfortable with some pressures and things like that. Was that more just like sort of FSU bringing a lot of guys? Was there anything on the offensive line that you think you guys could have done better or need to do better? Can you sort of just talk about that?
I wouldn't say like it's something. We could have did better. We could have passed better. We could have did a lot of stuff better. But they just, like you said, Florida State, they got a whole bunch of NFL guys on their team. So I already knew it was going to be a challenge, even though we didn't really score that many points how we supposed to. We kicked a lot of field goals. But like you said, FSU they got a good back end. They know what they're doing. Like they whole bunch of guys that's going to the Reese's Bowl game this year, and they got a whole bunch of guys that's going to the league. So I feel like they were successful on stopping us from passing. I just feel like we could have just did our job better, but we didn't really be focused on that. We just go to week and just worry about doing our job.
Next, we'll go to Cass Clayton of New Era Prepcast.
Hey, Coop, it's C2. How you doing?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm good. I mean, in the last couple of games, the running game has been rolling like on another level, confidence-wise. What does it do to the O-line when you guys get to pin your ears back, lean on the defense, especially like later in the games?
Like you said, like we've been running the ball like these past two games. Well, I mean, we trying to focus on being like a two-dimensional offense instead of just being passing. We're trying to like show the defense, so defense can't just come in and be worried about only thing they gotta do is stop the pad and stop our offense. So I realize when we showing that we can just run the ball, it gets a lot. You're gonna have to worry about stopping the pass and the run. So I feel like that opened our ears a lot because we know we could have been running the ball good all season, but we really weren't showing it. But now I feel like we showed it. Now open up defense's eyes that you gotta stop, but you gotta come in and stop both. So I feel like you said, I mean, we leaning on defense. It's fun to me. I like running the ball. So I feel like that's a good thing for us since the end, almost like the middle going to the end of the season. I feel like that's good for us.
Appreciate you.
We'll do a few more for Coop. We'll go back to Jordan McPherson of the Miami Herald. Jordan.
Yeah, hey again, Coop. I just want to ask you, Jalen Rivers being back the last 2 weeks, how does he change the dynamic of the offensive line?
I mean, Jalen Rivers, he coming in both games that we played. He been playing left guard and left tackle. So I feel like he came in, help us just improve us better. So we got like a whole bunch of guys that's coming in and rotating right now, like guys, Markel Bell, he coming in and playing, Jalen Rivers, Matt, all the guys on the left side. So I feel like he just improving our O-line than what it was had been the whole season. I mean, Jalen a talented guy. He know how to play both. He know how to play the whole O-line. So I feel like he just coming in and just made us better than what we already was. So I feel like that's a good thing to have him back. So that's my guy.
We'll go back to Adam Lichtenstein of the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
Hey again. Like you were talking about Jalen playing, left guard and left tackle. How much, we've heard it from before from, Mario and different coaches and stuff. How much do you guys cross train in different positions? How versatile does that make you guys?
I mean, at practice, like one thing we train all positions. Like we gotta know the right left side. So I feel like they're just improving us just for things like that. When J Riv came back, he probably didn't know that he was gonna be playing both left guard and left tackle until coach told him. So I feel like us just being prepared, like through practice and knowing how to play both sides in each position, I feel like they helped us out a lot just in case somebody do go down. And I probably had to go out there and play tackle or something. So I feel like that's good to just learn and keep practicing because you never know what may happen. So I feel like that's a good thing that we do.
Yeah, hey, Rueben, thanks for taking the time. I wanted to get your thoughts on just overall how you think this defense is coming along playing, and if you think, there's a lot higher level the defense can reach, or if it's already sort of, playing at a really high level compared to what you guys can play at.
Yeah, we definitely come along as the weeks progress. We haven't reached our backs or played our best game yet. The best is yet to come, but overall, we coming together week by week, getting tighter, tighter bond, and I feel like we're starting to trust each other more. So once we all play together as one, we'll start playing more complementary football.
Next, we'll go to Adam Lichtenstein of the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
Hey, Ruben, how's it going?
Good.
Good. So obviously, big win for you guys over FSU. It's your first time beating the Seminoles. How do you guys, or how did that feel, first of all, to get that rivalry win? And then how do you guys make sure you don't, have like an emotional downturn, kind of like don't get hyped up for the rest of the year after a big win like that?
Oh, it's a great feeling. Going 1-0, then 1-0 against the rival. But like Coach Crystal Ball, we preach 1-0 every week, so we're not too dwelled on the past. Now it's for the next opponent, and we just preaching that this Saturday we want to know again, and that's our mindset for every week.
Next, we'll go to Tim Reynolds of the Associated Press. Tim.
Thanks, Josh. Good morning, Ruben.
Good morning.
I wanted to ask you, Cam is obviously the leader of the offense, without question. Quarterback always is, or almost always is. I wonder if you can give an example or two, just what he's meant to the defense, what he means to all the guys in the room, the way he leads, the personality he has, the commitment, the work ethic. How does he help the entire roster, not just the offense?
Well, he means a lot. He's a competitor. That brings up the whole team. We all compete throughout the whole course of practice. And in the film room, he's also a leader. He's vocal. And that's something that's just for both sides of the ball, not just the offense, as a whole team. How he leads, it not only affects the players, but sometimes even the coaches.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Jordan McPherson of the Miami Herald. Jordan. Hey there, Ruben. You've talked with us a few times about just how close you and Akeem Mesidor are. What strides have you seen from him this year, especially coming back from the injury? He's playing inside now instead of on the edge like he used to. How have you seen him progress this season?
He progressed really well. I mean, like Coach JT always say, the numbers may not be there, but if you turn on the tape, you can definitely see the impact that's going on. And you definitely see the impact. I mean, like the last couple of games when we've been lining up side by side, you can see the impact we have on the game and all of the stuff that's going on, all the stuff we wreaking havoc and how we play together as one. And that's my guy, man. We're real close. He's been having a hell of a year. I'm real proud of him. He just continue to do what he do. He playing the football that he know how to play.
And then just curious, as you guys have been watching tape the last few days, what stands out about Duke's offense to you?
Explosive guys. They play together as one. Great defense, experienced O-line. They're overall a great team. There's somebody we got to come in with the right mindset to go 1-0 and do what we do, like Coach Cristobal says.
Good. I just want to ask you, guys had a big win against FSU. The defense, you guys made some improvements, it looked like, compared to the last couple of weeks. What stood out to you the most about what the defense did, and what can you build on from that going into this week against Duke?
I think we did a great job. I feel like we're coming together more and more. And as long as we keep watching film and studying, preparing, and having our coaches with us, I think we're going to be great.
Next, we'll go to Adam Lichtenstein of the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
Hey OJ, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Kind of similarly, just what have you seen kind of from that, your group of young DBs? I know obviously you're the one getting the most playing time, but how have you guys kind of come along over the course of the year?
I mean, we're coming along great, man. I feel like as long as we keep getting prepared and watching older guys in front of us and we're developing and evolving, I feel like we're doing great. And you'll see a lot of us when the time has come.
And what would you say you've learned the most, maybe from some of the older guys, guys like Daryl Porter and all them?
Darren Porter, Jadis Richard. I mean, everybody really taught me a lot of things. I mean, as long as I keep going, I'm just getting better and better. I mean, I watch film with them. I study with Coach G and Coach Sewell and all of them. I feel like I'm just getting better and better.
Next, we'll go to Kaz Clayton of New Era Prep. Kaz.
Hey, OJ, C2. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
Good. I just want you to reflect on your first big rivalry game at home, in front of your family, friends, and former teammates.
I felt the rivalry was good. I mean, I think I played a good game, but I'm still working on it, still trying to get better. But the rivalry was great. The fans were rocking. It was a good environment.
Next, we'll go to Marcus Benjamin of Keynes County. Marcus.
Hey, OJ, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. According to Pro Football Focus, you were the second highest graded defensive player in the game against Florida State. So just wanted to ask, what was working for you during that game technically, that you think you got such a high grade on?
I feel like all week in practice, the coaches and players did a great job helping me prepare, developing me, telling me get better habits. And without them, I don't think I'll be rated that high. But as long as I keep trying to get better and evolving and watching film with older guys like DP and everybody, I feel like that'll keep happening.
What are some of those habits that you were working on?
Staying focused, reading keys, doing my job. Whenever it's time for me to make a play, I just make the play.
Appreciate it.
We'll do a few more for OJ. We'll go back to Jordan McPherson of the Miami Herald. Yeah, hey again, OJ. Wanted to ask you, you touched on the younger guys in your group. The fact that you and Zaquan are both getting pretty good playing time in your first year, how much does it help having another true freshman? You guys can bounce things off each other. You guys are going through this together. How much does that help you in terms of your progression?
I mean, it's great, man. As long as we keep working and going hard every day in practice and learning and listen to the older guys, soon we'll all be in.